I was going to do a full discussion of trip from point A, point B, the very end of the trip, where I am sitting right now. Probably the thing that's been worrying me the most is a lot of people think I actually hated my trip to DreamHack. I want to express right now that I actually had the time of my life. It was not ruined by the videos you saw on YouTube of me getting fucked with on my stream. Yes, that did happen. Yes, it got annoying to a point, but you gotta understand that I've been sculpted by all of you to be impenetrable to getting really pissed. Plus, the stuff you guys didn't see behind the scenes, I met some of the coolest people. And that's why I am going to DreamHack Winter. I have a plan. From the beginning of the whole trip, we discussed possibly Ryan coming to my house before DreamHack and not telling the stream, actually surprising them. We did that. Ryan actually came to my house for a day before Sweden, and we surprised the stream. And then the next day, the next morning, early in the morning, we had to get up, and I'm so tired. I got about an hour of sleep that night because I had to pack up and everything. I am exhausted. We get to the airport, and we get in line. You know, my dad drove both of us. Ryan got his ticket, and then it was my turn. My ticket was not there. Everything was canceled. I've never been so discouraged in my entire life. Apparently, they called my phone 2 weeks before getting my ticket, and they let me know. I don't check voicemail. Voicemail is for shit fucks. I don't do it because I'm too awesome. So for 2 hours, 2 stressful hours, the lady was basically just letting me know over and over that I'm not going to Sweden. And I've never been so pissed in my life. And then we got a manager to come over, and there was one flight that actually got it. And lucky for us, it actually went. I got to fly from New York to Sweden with Ryan. It was the same flight. We get our tickets. I had to rebuy everything. Remember that. Now I'm flying to Dallas, Texas, which is my first stop. And I get there, and I'm by myself. There's a 4-hour delay for my plane. Well, first it was 2 hours, then it was 3 hours, then it was 4 hours because of the weather in New York. I missed my flight to Sweden because I'm stuck in Dallas for 4 hours. So I get to Sweden, miss my flight. I went to the airlines, and I said, I missed my flight because of weather. Get me on a flight to Sweden right now. And the one thing they said is, we have no more flights for 2 days. So I just started walking around. I didn't know what to do at that point. And I got back in line. I said, I need a flight back to Austin. And I actually gave up. And I said, okay, I cannot make it to DreamHack. This is too much. So there were no flights back to Austin for 2 days. So I was stuck in New York for 2 days. I said, fuck this shit. And I went back upstairs, and I went to a different airline. And I said, American Airlines, the fucks over there, said there's no flights to Sweden. Do you see any flights to Sweden, please? And they said, yeah, sure. We see one right here. There's one flight left within the next 2 days. But it's full. And I said, fuck. Other people are going to miss this flight. So they're going to be able to get me in their spot. So I'm like, yeah! And they said, well, you got to go talk to American Airlines because, you know, it's with them. So I go to American Airlines. I'm like, look, you fucks. I see this flight. I know it's there. And I know your ass can get me on it. Get me on this plane now or I'm going to fucking scream. So they said, well, it's with Scandinavian Airlines, because what happens is you go with this airline, but we don't fly overseas, so you got to go over to Scandinavian. They're in Terminal B. I talked to them, and they said, Scandinavian Airlines said, oh, yeah, we can get you on this flight. You just got to go back to Terminal A to American Airlines and tell them to recheck you in. So I go to Terminal A. I said, yeah, can you guys just recheck me in so I can, get on this flight and be on my way? Go back to Scandinavian Airlines. It's on their end. Please go back to them and tell them to reissue your ticket. I say, reissue my ticket. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? What does that even mean? Back to Terminal B. Airlines to transfer my paper tickets into electronic tickets. I go back, and I go back again 6 times. Literally 6 times. And I'm not over-exaggerating. I counted. I had to go back and forth. At this point, my flight leaves in about an hour. I go back to American Airlines, and they're gone. Now there's no one at the desk. So I go downstairs to the baggage service to say, listen, you fucks. Where is this person? I need to get on this flight. The janitor goes to the back room, unlocks it, finds this girl sitting on a couch, and says, help this kid right now. So she helps me, and she sends me back to Scandinavian. And I go to Scandinavian, and I said, okay, look, I'm tired of your shit. My flight leaves in 1 hour. I have gone back and forth 6 times. In the whole process, by the way, my video camera got stolen. One of you from Scandinavian Airlines, you're coming with me right now to the other terminal, and you're going to talk to them. I'm not messenger boy. Get your ass on this air train with me. They issued me paper tickets. Scandinavian Airlines does not take paper tickets. So I had to go back to Scandinavian Airlines, buy tickets again. Now remember, I have just now spent $8,000 or more on tickets. Now my plane leaves in 10 minutes. I run through security. I'm like, come on, hurry the fuck up. And because I'm in such a rush, random security check. They were nice enough to hold the flight a little bit longer. So I didn't miss my flight. I got on it. And I rode all the way to Sweden. It was a 9-hour flight by myself. Arrived in Copenhagen, whatever the fuck, I don't know. It was an 8-hour layover. I got to meet a friend, Amex. We went to McDonald's. We had fun. And then the army showed up. What the hell? So the army came into McDonald's, and I got a picture with them, and there was a shovel on the back of the truck. That was awesome. So I go back, and I get on my flight. Now I'm on my way to Jangoping. And on that flight, I met a guy named Scott Parkin. He was an awesome dude. I loved hanging out with him. Now I'm in Jangoping by myself, and I get a taxi to go to my hotel, show up, and it's like 12. And we get there. My first view of Sweden is you fucking idiots. You're all wearing these gay sailor hats, and apparently it's because you all graduated. I will say this. You have some of the hottest women. We went into the cafe. Not a single person was playing WoW. Not a single person in that cafe, and they're all going to DreamHack, had any idea who I was. I was desperate to get recognized. I have never been recognized in my entire life. I'm walking into DreamHack, and no one really said, "Hey, Sodapoppin." That's not how they introduced themselves to me. They actually just like would hide in the crowd of like a swarm of people and just like Gah! And then they hide back down. I'm like, what the fuck? So I show up and I take a lot of pictures with some people, and me and Ryan had a plan. We didn't want to go to DreamHack as like, we're better than you, and we have a booth. We didn't want to do that. We showed up, and we wanted to be just normal guys that came to hang out and have fun. Trying to sit just like everyone else. I got obliterated by just everyone out there. So they actually, they said to us, you're not allowed to sit here anymore. You have to get a booth. Ugh, shit. So the next day, we pack our things. We show up, and they have a booth for us, pretty much. We got our gate and everything. Off-stream is really just me and Ryan taking pictures and signing, but we're walking around, and I was actually just hanging out with people. Like I said, I met some of the coolest people. And I also hung out with a cool guy named Tobias. He turned 18. It was his birthday. So me and him left DreamHack together, walked down, bought a beer, and I sat down with him, and we just chilled and had a beer. And I hung out with Amanda, for example. I hung out with a lot of people. There's this thing about pro gamers and entertainers. Now, personally, I don't think I'm that bad at video games, but I do not take that road when it comes to the entertainment business. I take the road of I don't fucking care and I'm playing for fun. The other people, the pro gamers who go to tournaments and all that kind of shit, there is this unsaid hate between the entertainers and the pro gamers. And it is there, and I promise you. I walked into this Twitch booth, and I could just feel the vibe of everyone in that room just fucking stare at me. Because I think some of them didn't know who I was. They're like, whatever. But some of them did. When they did know who I was, they were just fucking pissed. They were so mad to see my face. So mad. And I'm not saying like all pro gamers are bad, but God, you can feel egos. You can feel it. I walked into this... just egos just hit me in the face. A lot of you gave me a lot of shit. Soda thing, I actually brought that home. I even brought Capri Sun home. This little mini giraffe, I have everything. I've got the shirts, I've got that, I've got little buttons that I have. These are all kept. I'm keeping it. I'm not gonna fucking throw this shit away. I got the chapstick the guy gave me, the trucker hats, bacon soap. Bacon soap. Are you kidding me? Are you retarded? The headsets, all my shirts. After DreamHack, we are leaving, and it's me and Ryan's, it's our last day in Sweden, and we were looking for a Twitch party. We didn't think we'd be able to go, but we had an extra day, so we're looking for it. We're trying to find it, and it's like, sorry, it was yesterday. We're like, oh, fuck. So we missed it. So we go to this cafe, and we just chill for a bit, and then afterwards we go to McDonald's, but McDonald's was closed. It was too late. So we're so lost. We don't know what to do. I'm just like, Ryan, let's go home, man. And Ryan's like, no, let's go to the bar. let's go out, man. I'm like, nah, shit. All right, fine. So we go to a bar, and we actually meet these girls there, these Swedish girls, and they were pretty cool, and I got drunk as shit. I got so fucking hammered. I actually still, right now, have a hangover, because I have not fully slept since I drank that night. And Ryan went back to the hotel. I went back out with the girls. One of the girls, in Sweden, they have these things called fuck friends. Is that just in Sweden? Because I have no idea. There are fuck friends. One of the girls was like, drop me off at my fuck friend's house over there. I'm like, wait, you have a fuck friend? Like, yeah. I'm like, what? So we drop her off, and me and the other girl, at this point, we went back to her place. And then in the morning, I got a taxi and drove back to the hotel. Where's the last place me and Ryan hung out with? New York. We got there. We said our goodbye. I went into my area for my plane. My plane left at 3:40, and it was 3:20. I was like, okay, I'm going to take a shit. I took a shit. I get to the gate for my plane back to Austin. Turns out the plane actually left at 3:20, so I missed my flight. My bad. But it's not a big deal. I didn't mind it because I just wanted to sleep. I got on my plane. I flew back to Austin. I landed. My phone was dead. I'm tired. My dad came and got me. He picked me up. I'm home, as you can see. And overall, my trip to Sweden, it was worth it. I had so much fun, dude. Despite all the shit that went wrong, I'm going to Winter Dreamhack. I'm going to Winter Dreamhack. Rewind. Rewind, Chance. Rewind, rewind. Why? Shut up. No. At this point, we went back to her place. And then in the morning, I got a taxi and drove back to the hotel. We want the truth. No, you don't. You don't want the truth. Let me just say, Swedish girls are really great. Chance Morris, yeah. Alright, you can all suck a giant cock. Especially their vaginas. Shut up. Okay, I don't even want to read my chat. It's so awful. Shut up. We all know you fucked her. Dude, no. Like, you guys know me. You know that I'm not able to do stuff like that. I would not do something like that. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Guys, I'm lying. Guys, okay, listen. I lied. You caught me. It was all a part of the script. I did not have sex with a Swedish girl. Alright. Because here in America, we raid your country. We take your oil, and we fuck your women. Merc out.
Alright, kick back, relax, and grab yourself a beverage. Or hop if you wanna just bounce to my leverage. The evidence, as they say, is in the pudding. So show me the money like my name was Cuba Gooding. It ain't fool's gold, it's gold, fool. Can't stop, won't stop, keeping it old school. So cool. Big Spoon is my nom's a plume. I keep it popping like a needle in a new balloon.